my phone because I called it a mobile tour, and the only way I can give you guys a tour mobily is by going mobily on a mobile phone. So here we are. I'm gonna let a few people join just for a minute, but for those who will be watching afterwards, here's the closet. Look at this mess. It's a freaking nightmare in there. I can't even get in there. It's probably a fire hazard at some point in time. Um, yeah, let's see what else I can jabber about. Oh, I got some tea here, which I'll be drinking throughout the show. Hey, Clayton, how's it going? I've discovered that you can take store bought tea. I'm an unsweet tea drinker. I know it's not very Texas of me, but so I take unsweet tea and I add these little sweet drop things to it. And I accidentally put fruit punch in it one day, and now I can't stop having it. It's not quite an Arnold Palmer. I don't know what we'll call it. Maybe the Maru Tea Canics. Yeah, I like that. Ah, it's delicious. But it's also why I usually have to pee in the middle of a live stream because I drink copious amounts of tea. So let's go ahead and get this started. Yes, Doombot 9000. This is the room tour. God, my arm's already tired. I need like a little thing here. I think I got a beard hair in my mouth. I want to make sure I don't block anything off. So let's start this off, I guess. Like I said, just showed the closet here a minute ago. There's not much to see here but sadness and a lot of time that it's going to take to clean this out. It's just boxes upon. It's really the majority of this closet now is I actually did clean it out, but now the majority is like the Eagle Moss Ecto 1 that's going to take like freaking 5 decades to build. So that's what we'll be doing, filling that up for the next year or so. Um, I might actually do a live stream on that. That'd be really fun. Way down the line, whenever I get all the pieces in, is set it up and do a live stream of me building the Eagle Moss Ecto 1 because it's going to be a beast. It's going to be exciting. Um, so, right here is. Oh, cool, cool. I can just swap over. Yeah. No, that didn't work. What's it doing? There it is. Okay, so this is really cool. Let's just go ahead and put this to sleep. We don't need anything on there. This is where I do my work. This is a piece of trash chair that I use. Has no butt support, so there's this blanket I recently put on here. It's got cats on it, I think. My mom got us this. Yeah, look at that little cat by the sugar bowl. That's for me. The sweet sugar. uh, Actually, you might remember these little flaky pieces right here that came off. This is what was on my head in the Unparalleled Universe stream. So that was cool. I had no idea what he was talking about, and then I knew exactly what he was talking about. So from the chair up, this is where I sit. So this is what this is what I see when I'm doing a live stream. You can kind of see my reflection there. I do a lot of work here. So right now, this computer's usually not here. This is here because I'm working from home because of that pesky old Rona making me do this. But yeah, so I keep my paints here. I'm in the middle of remodeling, I swear, everything, and I feel like I've been there forever, but here recently I've actually been able to do something about it. And this is like paints. I like this kind of paint setup over here, which has been taken over by pictures of like my mom and my wife. And this is like one of the only Aquaman movie things I have in my room. Friend gave me that, so I couldn't not put it up. So right here in front, you'll see if you slowly look up, it's just my favorite things. It's my favorite character from just about every series, if I could find one. What's up, guys? I'm gonna try to keep up with the comments here. I'm doing this from my phone. So there's my favorite Street Fighter character, Vega. I got my favorite Motug dude, Little Merman. I've got him on cards somewhere. Oh, wait. Right there. There's a custom my buddy Clayton, who's in here, made for me. Put the movie Aquaman head on a cart or like a comic body, so I appreciated that. Yeah, we got Nightcrawler, favorite in Marvel. We've got Obviously, the best freaking turtle ever, Donatello. I got my Ratchet here from Ratchet. This is from Transformers Prime, and this was actually signed by Jeffrey Combs. Super cool guy. I've talked about him before. This is a custom topside that I'm trying to work on. He's my favorite G.I. Joe. The official one's actually right there. Freaking looking amazing. We've got Mega Man. I've got Morden from Mass Effect. I love that character so much. Obviously, Aquaman. And we got the Ecto one right there. And this is like my wall. There's my favorite Spider-Man, the best Spider-Man, Ben Reilly in his best outfit. I like the Wasp. I just have her up there. Actually, no, I guess it's funny to have two bugs. If I can move this, which I can't because it's, blocked by just boxes of stuff. But it's just some of my favorite stuff here. This Isaac Clarke. This is a hard to get item right here. This is the Unitology outfit from, I want to say, was it 2009? Yeah, from Dead Space. And my buddy Bobby McGibbon gave me that. He's just a really good dude. I couldn't believe that. Here's my favorite Universal star. My favorite Universal monster has to be the creature from the Black Lagoon, Shocker. This was actually signed by Julie Adams and Riku Browning, who originally donned the rubber fishman suit. Really cool people. Loved meeting them. I have like every single Donatello figure on card, just about back there. And then it goes down. You can't see anything back there. There's not really much more to see. I think there actually might be a Steven Seagal figure somewhere down deep in the dark depths back there. But I got those classic Ghostbusters on the wall, which I think is freaking dope. This right here is, I mentioned this not too long ago. I bought this off of Anthony's Customs. This is probably I don't know, man. This is the centerpiece. This is the heart of the room, really. This is the Imaginarium 1/4 scale Aquaman. I mean, this is super cool. Check this out. So let me flip this around here. This is the trident. I mean, this is crazy. This could kill an intruder. I'm just saying, don't break into this room and try to steal my toys, because that's it. I mean, you'll get forked. You'll get tridented. I saw somebody ask a minute ago who or what paints I use. Man, that's hard to answer. Like, there's some there's some Model Master paints in here, which I don't recommend the most. There's Citadel, there's Vallejo, there's Tamiya, there's all sorts of stuff. There's an Earthworm gem hiding out in here. It's really cool. Hey guys, and be careful talking about Mandalorian in here, please, please, please. Not everybody's seen it. Some people are just getting off work, so yeah. Unpopular question, but do you have any movie figures? I know, I just dig them. Movie figures. What kind of movie figures are you asking? If you're wanting, like, here's the Marvel movie figures. I just kind of collect mainly the Ragnarok figures and just the characters I like. I freaking love Brie Larson as Captain Marvel. I think she's awesome as a person too, so I'm a big fan of that. I actually ended up making, like, let's see, my Talos back there. I've got a custom. What's his name? The freaking amazing Ben Mendelsohn that played Talos. I don't know if this will show up, but I made a custom of him in there from his Star Wars character. Yeah. As far as other movie characters, not really. I guess, like, I do have like Snake Plissken and like Indiana Jones and like classic like 80s movie stuff, but not really a whole lot of other things. I do need risers for the figures in the back. This is so the coolest thing about these shelves is me and my grandfather built these, and these are all custom. So right here, you can see that's got these little pieces. These can go up or down as much as I want, which is really, really cool. So I can technically, we'll shoot over here real fast. This is kind of a mix mash, whatever you want to call it, crazy shelf. But you can see these giant Voltron figures, they fit in there, and these are the same shelves. So from the tiny to the big ones. Somebody asked me if I had some Halo figures. It's funny you mentioned that. I just got this Master Chief here, which I think is really, really cool. For $20, you really can't beat that. But he's got a few issues, a couple of loose parts. I also have the red one. But one of my favorite things, and I got a light for this just in case. Hang tight. Where did I put my light? I got a light to make sure that you guys could see this, and of course, freaking lost it as soon as oh, here we go. All right, let's go down here. Let's check it out. So one of my favorite things to collect, besides turtles, has to be the video game stuff. I love video game stuff, and I think this has been one of the most fun shelves I've gotten to do because there's no rhyme or reason. It's just nuts, just video game stuff all over the place. It's really great. These are some custom links I did. I did the blue and the red one. Looks like he's dusty. Yeah, it's a little dust. But my modded Doom guy with his super awesome arm articulation. My favorite from Gears of War has to be Damon Baird. I love that guy. Love his smart mouth. And then it kind of bleeds over here. I'm a big Pokemon fan. I just enjoy it. I think it's fun. It's nice to have a couple of wholesome things. Let me scooch you on over. Yeah, I'm on the floor right now. Got some Sonic the Hedgehog in the back there. Got some Resident Evil. That's my custom Alex Mercer from Prototype. I freaking love that game. It was really, really fun. So, of course, I made a custom one using the NECA figure. Got some Samus. Got Pit, Kid Icarus, whatever you want to call him. Got a bunch of Thundercats riding around in the Mystery Machine. Because, of course. And then I've got a ton of Metal Gear Solid up here. I love Metal Gear, man. I just love it. I would love a big line from Metal Gear so bad. I wish we got like a new Liquid Snake, because this thing is all we have. Got my Duke Nukem with one of the pigs back there, and these are two custom Army of Two figures. I took the NECA and modded these, so now they've got like knees. They've got just awesome. I love these things. I love me some Borderlands. Actually, all the Borderlands figures are in the living room. Let's see if I can get off the ground. Here's also, this is like a sad place over here. This is where like box things just go to die. All the boxes you see have what's on the box inside of them. It's really sad. There's like, I think that's 2 Aquamans in there. Maybe something else. All right. So we'll move up a little bit. Like I said, my shelves are kind of funky. I need to do a lot with these. I've been trying to get rid of. Were you into Splinter Cell? Has anyone made figures for that game? Actually, they made... I love Splinter Cell. It's one of my favorite titles of all time. This is the only Sam Fisher that I know of that we got. And it's kind of funny because he looks like my pastor. It doesn't really look like Sam Fisher. Shout out to Pastor James. So if you go up a little bit from there, just this weird kind of... I don't know. These figures didn't fit in anywhere, but I really liked having them all. So, yeah, just kind of fun. I'm wanting to set up this classic area over here, minus, obviously Emma Frost. But I love the Invaders. So having my Cap and then having, I need like a classic Bucky. It'd be great to get that. But yeah, this right here is like my Marvel Knights and Spider-Man, because apparently that's the only villains like that are worth a damn in the Marvel universe. But yeah, shout out to I'm gonna mess up his name because he can't even say it. The guy's name who I can't say his name. It's like Pozu Sushin or something like that. Super cool guy. He gave me this black suit Spider-Man that had a broken arm, and I fixed it, and I had the head, so now I've got a full-on freaking black suit Spider-Man. This is an amalgam of the first blade and the second blade. Big fat shout out to my buddy Anthony Martosio. He gave me the freaking jacket and the heads and the sunglasses to the blade, the first blade. So I put those on, and that's what I wanted. This is like my ideal perfect blade. I freaking love this figure, man. I'm not a big Mezco fanboy, but damn, that looks good. I just love it. Here's like my shield. This is actually this is my dude Anthony right here. Got him as a shield agent up here. This big old. He doesn't have glasses that are that big, but they looked good at the time. This is a custom Nick Fury. It used to have a different head on it, but I went ahead and put this on here. Thought it was cool. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's the old custom Jubei Kibagami. That was my claim to fame right there when the custom world. Yep, made that like over a decade ago, probably. I think that's about right. This right here. So this is basically, obviously, you can tell that this is the Marvel wall, and it starts getting kind of funny over here. So this is like my Marvel villains, and there's some baffs up here. There's like that's a custom Sabretooth I did. Who let's just say I got a little overzealous with the blood splatter, so you can't see any details because I just got nuts on him. Made him out of a Sagat from Soda, which used to be just sacrilege, but I was in Dallas years ago, and when I was just getting into customizing, there was a place called Puzzle Zoo, and Puzzle Zoo had the 2-packs of the Soda Ryu and Sagat for $7. So I bought 3 of them. So envy that. It was nuts. Looks like this dude's missing a head. Oh, this is Nuke, but I think his head's, where's his head at? There it is. This is actually a Guile body that I put the Nuke vest on in the head. It looks really dope whenever the head's actually on it, but it doesn't stay on because I didn't put a peg in there. I'm gonna try to check y'all's comments here in a second. Let me set up my Scarlet Spider here. There we go. And then it starts getting real weird. I opened up space and then just started cramming GI Joes in here. I don't really have a space for them yet. This is just Avengers, I guess, and GI Joe. Yeah, like I said, my room is neglected. I grab figures, I try to pose them up if I can, and then I shove them on the shelf. And that's usually where they stay. Man, I fixed Joe. I got Joe Fix It, and I'm freaking out. This thing is amazing. What's up, Kai Cooper? Glad you could show up. This is one of my favorite Thor figures, man. I love this Marvel Select Thor so much. Guy is dope. He's freaking huge too. My boy Bill Foster. Hoping he comes back. If he's back, then I'm just not reading enough of the right Marvel comics. I really want him to come back. Got my old. This, I don't think I'll ever get rid of this bath. This is the best bath I think that's ever existed. Has to be this Giant Man. I honestly just don't think a better bath exists. This thing is the most incredible bath ever. Just ever. Super fun, and I just love him. I love him. Then we get into the most fun shelf on the Marvel side. Has to be X-Men. There's obviously I need like somebody said, I need risers, which I really do. So this is like, I don't know. This has been just slowly becoming a dream come true. All of these like just classic characters. Nightcrawler mainly. That's the one that if all of these like melted into one and Nightcrawler is the only one left standing, I'd be okay. That figure's dope. That figure's perfect, just about. And yeah, he's my favorite. But yeah, just got a new Rachel would be really cool. You know, let's see if I can get back in here. Old Rachel Gray down there, sad, old crappy articulation. Yeah, got my dupe. Dupe probably won't be redone. Oh, there's a this is a flat man. I think this was in a I want to say this was in a comic or something, like the actual cutout. He was in something. My buddy Ryan Folsom got this for me and sent it a long time ago, and I've had it ever since. I don't know how I've kept it intact, but now he sits awkwardly against the wall with his nuts resting on a thumbtack. And yeah, that's the face you make when you're being held up by a thumbtack by your flat testicles. So we move over from the good guy shelf, which I lowered this neck a little bit on Thunderbird because my God, what were they thinking? Here's the villains from X-Men, which are shaping up pretty nice. Seems that looks good. I got my Revo Magneto with a cloth cape. I love Revo figures. I want to do a shelf for them. I've got them all. I just only have 2 on the shelves. I've got this amazing War Machine, and then we got Magneto. The oldest figure in your collection? Actually, hang on. I can show you that. But we got to leave the room because my wife is doing something with it. She's doing something special with it. Oh, here you go. Here's my wife's room. Uh-huh. You guys are like, wow, your wife's going to kill you buying all them figures. Boom. Look at that. Yeah. So we're both collectors. This right here is my oldest figure. This is my first figure ever. This is my Egon Spengler, and you can tell this is literally the first action figure I ever had. I was ever given. My grandma bought me this, my gram, and I still have it. It's the best. So whenever they re-release these, I was blown away, and I had to get one. So yeah, this is wife's room. Let's go back to the Aqua Cave. All right, get my light back on. Maybe I can brighten it up over here. Okay, let me look at the comments real quick and have a seat. That's nice. But yeah, this is where I sit to do my work. All right, back to it. Flip this baby around. What's up, 209? So, oh yeah, we were at the Marvel side, and then for some reason, Dragon Ball figures there because dude's funny. He was on clearance actually at GameStop, so hey, it seemed fun. So I got him. I don't know anything about Dragon Ball. I do own a ton of Dragon Ball figures. Am I a big army builder? No, army building's Goku. I think army building is a waste of money unless you're a toy photographer. The only thing that I have army built, you'll see, is I've got a few shield agents in here, and most of them make sense. Like I've got Dum Dum, I've got this guy here, the Anthony. I got Agent Martosio right here. I got a Nick Fury. I got another Nick Fury, but that's because I love Nick Fury. And then yeah, I've got like one random one here. You know what I mean? And then I've got like a few Hydra agents. They have different head sculpts in the back. I've gotten rid of a few of them, and I have 4 AIM soldiers. I think if you're buying more than 3, honestly, I think it's a waste. But I get it. I mean, yeah, I mean, I get it. I get why people do it. For me, it's a waste. It just doesn't make sense because, I mean, look, these things are already crammed against the shelf. I don't have room for that. And like I said, I'm not a toy photographer either. So for me, it really doesn't make sense. It just doesn't. But here's my Marvel Zombies section. One of my, God, I love that original comic. The new one's really, really fun if you haven't read it. These are the original ones back there. I got Cap. I still have Spider-Man, Hulk. I bought all of these brand new in the package. Finally got a hold of Sabretooth, and then I had to throw in Elsa Bloodstone just because she's part of that universe. And I think that's freaking awesome. This turns into my Hank Pym, Lang, my Goliath, and my Ant-Man shelf. I love Ant-Man. Just a big fan. So I try to collect just about everything Ant-Man that I can. I'm missing when there's like a giant Funko Pop that Amazon put out, but I don't know if I'll get it or not. We'll see. Once again, here's the MCU shelf. There's not really much going on here that you haven't seen before. Nothing real special. Like I said, the only thing that's semi different is there's a Ben Mendelsohn custom back there. You know what? I should have got. Hang on, I got an idea. let's go through the living room real quick. Let's not just do a room tour. Let's do a house tour. This is Arthur. Arthur's a Belgian Malinois. Arthur is crack cocaine in dog form. This is Loki. Loki likes to wiggle his butt. He's an Australian Shepherd, and he is the opposite of Arthur. This dog is super chill. So what I'm doing right now is actually here. So we just cleaned this out. This is the living room, and we've got these big shelves up here. And my wife said it'd be really cool if we cleaned out all the Legos that we had in it and started putting some other stuff. This isn't final, but this is like Borderlands stuff. It's like almost the only Funko Pops I collect are Borderlands stuff. You can't really see in there, but there's the Claptraps, one of my favorite statues because Batman's Goku. This is Wonder Woman taking what's hers. And then I got some pretty cool shelving over here. My wife got me this. This is actually the Play Arts Kai Trident. It was in a lot that I got from Anthony's Custom, so I just put it in there. This is an amazing Bowen Nightcrawler statue I got from one of my best friends, Rocky. I haven't talked to him in a really, really long time, actually. But either way, appreciate that. And then, of course, my wife got me these. I love them. And there's a Pip-Boy down there from Fallout. There's a little bit of Fallout stuff. We try to keep the living room to limited to like video games and movie stuff, but the comic stuff's always going to get in there. So what I'm doing right now is actually grabbing a step stool so we can get up on the tall shelves. All right, back to it. There's board games and Legos over there. Hi, bud. He don't get up for anybody unless it's food. My door needs some WD-40. All right. Let's pop this baby open. If I fall and crash down, Clayton, call Christine. I think she's with your wife right now. All right. So now we're up here. This is one of my favorite shelves. Oh, sorry. Somebody just asked me something. Maybe too personal of a question, but do you see kids in your future? Nah. I mean, I guess if they show up, cool, but if not, then they don't. I don't really have time for kids right now. I guess if you have kids, you just make time for them. So that's not for lack of trying, giggity. So here we go. That little throne in the back there, my buddy Clayton made that for me, which is freaking dope. So yeah, this is like just a kind of a cool little Aquaman shelf. It's got some classic stuff in it, some on-card stuff in it. All these little funny knickknacks that you can get. I got this Aquaman soap, which is crazy that exists. My wife got this. Yeah, every now and then you'll spot a little Momoa in here. Like, here's these two. They cost about $3 combined. So here's, yeah. Like you said, more. Orange is my favorite color and my favorite lantern. So this Hal Jordan was dope. Bought this actually right here in Colorado from my awesome buddy Jose, Jordan Gonzalez. Jordan owns like this. He's like co-owner, or he runs like this comic slash frisbee golf store. So it was really, really cool to get to see him whenever we go down there. Here's some more Nick Fury. And I think this is the end of the Funko Pops that I own. Basically, it's every single Aquaman. And then there's some Ant-Man. So here's some random stuff in here. There's like my ACBA trophies are in there. And this is a custom Aquaman I did. Whataburger or In-N-Out? Neither. Jesus Christ, they'll kill you. I mean, if I guess it came down to a Whataburger, if I still drank, then it'd Whataburger because the taquitos were everything. But now everything just kind of tastes like plastic. I make my own. I've been just on a health craze this year, so I try to stay away from fast food. All right, let's move over. I'm gonna start at the top on this side. Now this side's kind of exciting because it's DC, but it's also Turtles. It's also Transformers. This is actually one of my favorite sides. Up top here, you'll see. Oh my gosh, a close up. So there's my little tiny. Those are like the only MU figures I have, unless they're of Nightcrawler in the box. These are all Eagle Moss figures, the lead figurines. I don't know if any of you guys collect these. I think they're awesome. So I just think they're really, really fun. They look cool, and there's also just enough room up here for them. So, and Hush, because Hush is the best DC villain besides Black Manta. Yeah, and we got these weird. Like I said, man, I collect all sorts of funky stuff. Like this is like a Russian doll set, and inside is, it surprised me that Aquaman's actually in there, and he's not the smallest. Flash was actually the smallest. You can see here, and Flash is actually inside there, which is crazy to me that Aquaman wasn't the smallest. He usually gets the short end of the fish stick. So, these are like little blind boxes in here. Ended up going crazy on those. I'm try to stay away from blind boxes because I get too addicted. You got my favorite characters here from that Scribblenauts set. I got these are in my top 5 DC: Constantine, Aquaman, Deadman. Freaking love Boston Brand. I think he's amazing. Here, I guess let me try to get over here. Well, that's a horrible sound. I'm sure that picked up fine. This is like one of my favorite collections. I'll say that about everything, but I love Transformers, man. I grew up with Transformers, and I will continue to love them forever. These are some of my favorite versions of the characters. Man, I freaking love this Ratchet. I love this Ratchet. Love this Ratchet. I'm just a huge Ratchet fan. In fact, if you look, the shirt, this is one of my favorite shirts. It's super cool. Ratchet's Repair. Birth year, 1984. Can't beat it. You just can't beat it. All right. Transformers Prime Shelf. So, does your wife collect stuff too? It's funny. You just missed that. Yeah. I just walked through there. You have to go back and check it out in a minute whenever I'm done with this stream because, yeah, she collects nail polish, and boy, does she. This is this is the Batman shelf because DC doesn't do anything but Batman usually, so I ended up with it. So there's like my favorite Batman. I love the Michael Keaton Batman. Generally, I love the blue and gray Batman, but I love Michael Keaton Batman. So you're gonna find one Batman on this shelf, and that's him. Oh wait, there's another. There's another one back there. There's a custom, isn't there? You little sneak. That's with the Hush head on it. That's why I like that one so much. But now I've got that new one, so he'll probably need to take over that spot. I got both my King Sharks, my boys up here. God, I love these things. Even this little dinky thing right here. I bought him just because it's King Shark. This is just a bunch of Bat villains crammed into one corner, really, because that's the only place they'd go. Here's the best Batman, Azrael, as you all know. You probably don't agree with that. And then, of course, the Bat family and the best Superman. I just put him up there. He doesn't fit at all, but I don't care. Here's the best Robin, in my opinion. He's my favorite. I love Tim Drake. Did I order Unicron? Absolutely not. That is crazy money. that was crazy money. And I don't know if you've been able to tell, but I don't have the space for Unicron. This is in the middle of my room. Like, when you step back, this is what I'm doing right now. This is like everything is in disarray and chaos. Like, I'm trying to get things organized right now, so it's really a mess. This is my my grandfather snuck this one in on me. My mom, my grandfather, and my wife made this for me. It's on wheels. It's got a huge just open spot in there where I can put all my work so I just can actually get it out of sight, out of mind. And then on this side, it's got tons of little things for pieces and whatnot, which I'm slowly, you can see there's actually stuff in there. So I'm actually doing that. But Anyways, I'm trying to get everything organized in here, but it's just a freaking mess and it takes a long time. I think I've got to sell some mezcos because the boxes just take up too much room. So that might be the deciding factor is getting rid of some of them. Back to the shelves. So this is my turtles shelves are sad, man. They're all messed up, all out of whack. I'm trying to keep them as organized as I can, but they just keep on just turning into a mess. But anyways, there's a custom Usagi Yojimbo I made. Here's a custom Ace Duck that I made. Gave me like a newsboy hat. I thought it'd be cool, which is removable. Um, you'll find just all sorts of crazy stuff in here. It's just no organization at all. This Baxter is awesome, man. I like these Super 7 figures. They're really, really cool. I don't know if they're the best, but they're super fun, man. If you're just a Turtles fan and you can afford it, then go for it. I think they're super, super cool. The Turtles really look cool. But yeah, so this is all NECA stuff. And my buddy Clayton got me these Bebop and Rocksteady whenever they were really hard to get. So big props to him, man. I really wish we'd get more Mousers. These are from the old Playmates, but I wish we could see more Mousers. This is actually the Mondo Mouser. This thing is probably the best Mouser that they've made. But I'd love to see just a big old pack of like, yeah, I would thought about Muckman and Mondo, but I skipped. I'm gonna grab NECA's Mondo instead. But yeah, so I got this. What is this? The Loot Crate thing coming on, and there's the Shredder, which is really dope, really cool for a. I'm glad I went for that. So under that, actually, my homie Bob the Odd gave me this old school Krang, which is super cool. This is the Super 7 Splinter. I freaking love this thing, man. I can't believe the articulation on this. It's really good for especially for a Super 7 because you know they're a little stiff, but they're so pretty. I love them. This is my Donatello shelf, with the exception of 2 Splinters because Splinter's dope. But every figure here, yeah, I get army build Mousers, I guess. So yeah, those would make sense for me. Those would make sense for my shelf. Would be Mousers because they're tiny and you can probably get a lot for a little, which sounds fantastic to me. So yeah, I guess I'm a little hypocritical on that. More Donatello. This obviously the shelf has been reserved for the best Ninja Turtle. Wade will tell you the same thing. We talked over the weekend. He said he had a change of heart, and he said don't ask him about it. He won't admit it. But yeah, he said Donatello's the best. Let's move over here. Got some Casey Jones action back there. Movie. One of the cartoon ones. I've got the original somewhere hanging out somewhere over here. This is where the rest of the brothers kind of reside for right now. They all deserve their own shelf when it comes down to it. But man, this is where really collecting started back here was with these the black and white ones and these the original, man. Raphael's the best turtle. I disagree. That's wrong. You're actually just wrong. Speaking of Raph, though, here's the Super 7. My God, this is a cool figure. This is a cool figure. I love it, man. I really love this figure. I cannot wait to get the rest. They saved Donatello for last, which means I get him last, which is whatever. Save the best for last. That's how the saying goes. Look, you can even see back here. So this is interesting. Let me move some stuff while we're hanging out here. Let me get my light. Let's get the light. This is the light I'm using here. It's pretty cool. So actually attach on a camera. So here we go. And Grossenberg, I got your figures, man. Rosenberger, I got your figures. Greg, don't be making fun of my turtle. Nah, man. I think I love it when people like different things, man. That's just how the world should go. That's it. So I just got this. Oh man, we're about to watch a disaster unfold. Look at it. Look at it. You should be breathing heavy right now. Look at things just kind of. Oh. You ever? I don't know if any of you guys have a collection like this, but you ever hear that like something fall from the other room and you're like, oh my God, you just know. So this is my Black Mana shelf, which has completely been covered up by NECA turtles. It's always this DC-UC one that falls, and he's like gross. He's like has some kind of stuff on him. I bought all these brand new, and I don't know. Some of these DC figures over time just get this nasty like film on them. You guys know what I know. You guys know what I'm talking about. Nightwing had it. Deathstroke had it. It's like a chalk, but this one has like somebody rubbed, I don't know, like tape all over him or something, and it melted, and now it's like rubbing off. It's disgusting. Let's see. Oh my god. Oh, and this DC freaking Essentials Black Mana will not stand for the life of me. I've had to like lean him against the wall, and then he falls over like a drunk. He's just like, ugh, every time too. These ankles were terrible. Like, you know, R.I.P. DC collectibles. R.I.P. I will miss some of the things that you made, but not all of them. I swear. We get stuff like this. Like, cool statue. You know what I mean? Kaya Cooper, did you say what's the name of this character? The big head alien? Are you talking about you? I hope you're not talking about Black Mana. One of the best villains ever. If you are, it's Black Mana. It's Aquaman's villain. Where was that? There's a Zach De La Roca custom back there because Rage Against the Machine is dope. I made this a long time ago. I still like it. No, he looks like he's all just down with established government right now, you know. But I keep him back there because he keeps everybody safe and on point. Big Silverhead with red eyes. That's Black Mana. Big Silverhead with red eyes. Oh dear. Sorry, sometimes I can't compute. And then we got more. There's tons of Black Mana back there. Yeah, Oscar, I have, dude. Zach's the man, dude. Anytime he does anything, I'm all about it. It's Black Manta. Kai, come on. I've got all my Ocean Masters, all 4 of them. I think they made 5 figures, which is my 5th one I've got on card. And this leads into Aquaman Shelf number 2. Just a sea of beautiful orange and green. So good. My God, Kai, you're something else. Got those Starro heads back there. Yeah, bunch of fun Aquaman stuff. And then, told you guys, this is his own video. Like I said, NECA kept going, and there's like one of my favorite spawns. This is like this, I guess, the spawn shelf. There's like 5 on the shelf, but these are the only ones I thought that were worthwhile, really, for me. I love Samurai Spawn, which this is technically Samurai Spawn right here. Drop this light down. This is getting a little too bright. So Samurai Spawn's right here, and this is the 10-year anniversary. Modded MK11 with a giant cape, color tops, commando, and this is actually a custom Samurai Spawn. Not a whole lot customized. I basically changed out his leg armor, put this different like Greek style, which doesn't make sense, but I thought it looked cool, like arm blade, and then his head isn't actually another samurai version, but I changed it up. In the back there, you'll see the old McFarlane Max. I love the Max. There's Ann O'Brien. That's one version of Ann O'Brien. Then you've got the Darkness. You got Max from Shocker Toys. You got Monkey Man, which I'm never getting rid of with Ann O'Brien. I got rid of Pit, but man, I can't get rid of freaking Monkey Man. This right here is just kind of an awkward shelf right now. Just sadness. Nothing's going on down here. There's a few new figures. There's nothing of note down here, really. This shelf that was below that one is just kind of a, I don't know, just whatever will fit at this point. And then Power Rangers. I'm only collecting the originals, but there are some back there that just kind of popped up. That red dude looked kind of cool. And then you got this amazing Toy Man back here. And yeah, I do actually have Star Wars. I don't have a lot on the shelf. So if you look over here, this is where, like, I've got my Rebels crew going up here. And then there's like Overwatch figures. There's the Metal Men over here. Like I said, I'm kind of all over the place. I need a lot of organization in here. I just want to make sure they're standing up.
And like I said before, one of my favorites is Dead Man. So there's a Dead Man shelf with some Constantines back there. Random stuff. Love Aku Aku from Crash Bandicoot. There's our Mando with the there's a Walker Customs helmet. There's some other stuff back there. I think there's Bioshock guys. Biggies are back there. Mega Man. Mega Man is one of my favorite. You'd be surprised how much Mega Man stuff. I did watch Mando today. I don't want to talk about it on here though because some people might not have seen it yet. I will say I loved it and it was my favorite episode. That's as far as I'll go. So here's the wall of crawl. If you want a shelf, this is my Nightcrawler shelf. You'll see a lot of random custom ones in there. That one right there is Nightcrawler. Get it with a K? Yeah, because he's a knight. That in the back is actually my X-Force Nightcrawler that I made years before they announced that he was going to be in X-Force. Like I knew it. I knew he was going to be there. I'm trying to like zoom out. Good lord. There we go. You'll find all sorts of Nightcrawler stuff here. And then if you go up, you'll see more Nightcrawler stuff. Here's the Sideshow. Corey from Casting Cave gave me this Bendables on card, which is super cool. I didn't have that, which is hard to do. My good friend Shelby painted that Nightcrawler head up there and this for my wedding, really. She's super cool. The one in the back I actually painted back there, but you can't see it. There's a 1/1 scale Alex Ross Nightcrawler. Man, huge fan. I got more turtles. We got a bunch of Ratchets down here. I've got every version of Ratchet there is, except for the G1. Funny enough, I don't own the G1, but I need to get that. Yeah, there's my favorite from Beast Wars, my man Tigatron. There's some Street Fighter figures tucked away down here, and then we start getting into the darkness. There's a bunch of Assassins, like every Assassin's Creed figure that was 7-inch or whatever from NECA's down there. And you can see Dante from Dante's Inferno. So I can't even get down there. So this is the problem I'm running into. Can't even see my figures. And right over here, you'll find a bit of a Mara shelf with more Aquaman. My buddy Anthony got this for me in at Comic-Con. Thought it looked kind of cool. I mean, like I said, Momoa seems like a really cool guy. I just don't think he's the right pick for Aquaman. Just seems weird. Here we go. There's more random DC that seem to have blown over. And yeah. That kind of concludes the DC wall. Here's the best Storm Collectibles figure ever freaking made. This Lobo is amazing. I made these, actually made these 3D glasses. I made those from a, what was it? The Reservoir Dogs, old Reservoir Dogs set. And then I painted them. So, yeah. And then we've got some classical goodness here with some random Overwatch figures thrown in the mix because these Figma Overwatch figures are amazing. If you're an Overwatch fan, then we should play sometime because I'm not really good, but I like playing it. This is more of my classic display. Once I move the Overwatch figures, obviously, you've got all the classic ones in here. Amazing Wonder Twins. And then I snuck in Green Arrow and Dinah because just kind of had to. Here's a wall of on-card figures. Nightcrawler. Aquaman. My God. Super fun stuff. My buddy Bob the Odd made that 3D print right here. Anthony got me this at SDCC. You'll see I got like the zombie Blackest Night, Justice League. This was one of my favorite reads, man. Blackest Night, Brightest Day, because Jeff Johns brought my boy back to life. This was first because he was dead. The way they killed I keep doing it. He's everywhere. Nightcrawler's everywhere. The way they killed off Aquaman in the comics just really bothered me. So, and then I think I showed these a minute ago, but just in case, they just keep going. Yeah, more. Even like the kitty stuff. Oh, my wife got me this. It's super cool. It's one of my favorite things. And then just keeps going and going and going and going. Calder's down there too. I like him.
Over by the window. It doesn't stop. I might have to shut the window here. All right. I think I showed this off not too long ago, but this is my Sideshow Aquaman to accompany my Sideshow Nightcrawler. And these shelves right here are full of stuff as well, but it's like they're just kind of you can't get to them right now. There's a bunch of comics down there that I'll be moving out soon. It's funny, actually. Wade brought these up in one of his live streams. These are those freaking those riders from McFarlane. I always thought these were cool. Really like this orange and green one. Surprise. You'll notice that the window here looks real odd. When we moved into this house, this was here. It's like rubber stuff. Like somebody put this on the wall, and I was like, wow. I was like, that looks like Catholic, like a cathedral, like stained glass or whatever. So I thought it was so cool that I was like, well, that's my Daredevil shelf. And then it can bleed over to Nightcrawler because they're both Catholic. So it kind of worked. So I've got all my Daredevil figures up here. I just thought that was kind of cool. Let's see. I'll try to go back to the chat here, guys. Trying to move around here with my chair in my way. This is back over by the workspace. This is fodder. Just fodder. These aren't fodder. That's a job. That's the job you guys saw me working on the other day. I'm almost done with that. Yeah, fodder. And then these are supposed to go on the shelves soon. Here's a custom Nightwing I made out of a Mafex Batman. Yep. He's got multiple heads. Sculpted this on him, painted it. Now he's all super flexible. This is my background where I do all my shots and my work. Got Odious back here. Looks like he's about to cut the armor's head off. That's not true. He's just looking at the sword that she just made. That's what we're gonna go with. I got this Super Amigos like Green Lantern Riddler because I think it's awesome, and I literally bought it because I thought he looked funny, but I love the fact that this is in Spanish. Colección Super Amigos, 30 aniversario lleno de acción. I love it. I love it. Love it. This is a really cool picture. My one of my friend Scott got me this, and I've just never gotten rid of it. It's like cool. It's like plastic. And Nightcrawler and Iron Fist are right next to each other, which is dope because they're my top 5. So, my friend Eric Slusards gave me this, which I thought was really cool. He just shipped it to me randomly. Thank you. I excelled in Spanish. I have high respect for Spanish people. That's serious. Yeah. Being in Texas, I think you have to. And if you're a racist against Spanish people, then you can get out of my live stream. Gross. If you're racist against anybody, you can get out. But that's just my little. So this is it. This is my little piece of heaven over here. Oh, I might have missed out. There's some Bucky O'Hare figures here. I'm a big fan of 90s stuff. If you turn this chair around here, this right here is a fun little box. It's full of, if I can get it open, Mighty Ducks. My favorite nosedive. Loved him. But it's got everybody in there. I want to make super articulate versions of them. And another favorite of mine, Throttle. Throttle was always my favorite biker mouse from Mars. I love it. I want to make, I know I'm going to be too late, but I guarantee you somebody's going to do it before me. Somebody's going to make super articulate versions of those characters. I know they are. And people would have been like, oh, Bill Murray made those and it was super cool, but he never has any time to do that stuff, so he didn't make them. There you have it. That's my room. This is my little tiny space of, I guess, of heaven. This is what I've chosen to spend my money on, I guess. Yeah. Did get some pickups, though. If you guys care to see that. Check this out. This is cool. Nothing super special here. Doomslayer. But, bam.
$17 at GameStop. Thought this was kind of a cool pickup. Figured I'd grab him. Now I can do some super modding to him. People keep asking me like, you know, what I don't know, just about mods to do with this guy. So I thought it'd be fun to get one I can completely just annihilate. Not to mention he's orange. I guess he's gold, but he's a little more orange, and so I'm like, well, I'm a sucker for orange, so I just think it's really cool. I've done thigh cuts on this, but the one, man, what I did was added his arm articulation, which was nuts. But I kind of want to do it again. I told people have actually asked me like, hey, would you do that mod again? And I said no, no, it's too hard. It takes too long. And now, of course, I'm sitting here thinking about it. I'm like, well, now that I've gotten back on YouTube and you guys are being so freaking cool, you guys have been so inspiring. You guys have inspired me. You guys have made it worth my while to be here and to continue doing this. That I'm doing more stuff, man. I've got a lot of cool things on the pipeline, especially for you guys that I don't know, man. I'll call you my I'd call you my crew Maru. That's you guys have done a lot for me, just like mentally. For I know that social media can be a really nasty place, just a real gross place, and you guys have made it not nasty. You guys have been just everything. Hashtag crew Maru, man. That's you guys for me. I love you guys. I really do. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. It's cool to be able to get on here, to be able to share what I'm passionate about. That's the thing that I've always wanted to do, was to get you guys the knowledge and, if anything, entertainment, or just to prove to you that I know what I'm doing, and or that sometimes you don't really know what you're doing. Sometimes this is all trial and error, and it's such a cool. I don't know. It's really brought me back into the action figure world. There was a time there where things just weren't. I don't know. We all go through stuff, right? And right now, I feel like I'm at a space where I don't know. I'm just really happy. I'm really happy to be doing this. I'm really enjoying it. I'm loving keeping the momentum going, which feels really good. You know when you get a plan and it just works for you, guys. I've gotten like a lot of subscribers in the last month, and it's all y'all. It's all you guys. It's freaking crazy. Thanks for the shares. Thanks for the likes, the subs, the views. This is cool, man. Like I said, I love this. It makes me want. I can't wait for the stupid Rona to go away, and we can meet up. I'd love to meet a lot of you guys. The Tactical Nerdist asks, what tools are in your wish list for customizing, if any? Dude, here's another big deal. These guys right here, my Dremel styluses. I don't know if you saw the story, but I'd had one of these for 13 years, and it was my baby. I mean, they don't last that long, apparently. Well, mine died. It was a horrible night, really terrible. Within a week, I got 2 of these from the community. One guy paid for his repair with a Dremel stylus, with a charger, and then my buddy Anthony sold me his for an insanely good deal. The reason why it's so a big deal is because they're discontinued and they go for over like $150 online, broken. So it was a really big deal for me. Those are the best, man. Those are the best tools you can use right there for customizing and modding and repair. And my wife, actually, she had got me, because I said I wanted the second one. A lot of times during the week, I've got a really cool tool bag that I like. I'll show it to you guys. I haven't used it in a while because of, like I said, coronavirus. But I eat lunch at my grandfather's house because he's so close to work. And so me and my wife, we work together, and we'll have lunch at my grandfather's house. And so a lot of this comes from the blood, and the stuff that we have, it runs in our blood. So I bought this really cool, like this. It's like a square, super cool. These are really for dry brushing. That's all these are for. Otherwise, you would protect them. But this just had everything I needed in it. And so I could go on the fly. And so I would take my repairs to work, and so whenever I'm working for you guys, man, I'm working on my lunch break. That's my free time, is I'm working for you guys. If I haven't said hello to any of you guys, just know, hello. I'm sorry to not call anybody out. It's harder to do this on the mobile because the thing fades away. Um, it's a little tougher to see. I was thinking though, since the tour is pretty much over and we're in an hour, if you guys want, so I my timing was off. I was thinking, hey, right after this is done, you guys are gonna roll right into Unparalleled. Turns out that, oh man, gosh, there's a really important guy in here. Smash Lab Creations is in here. Super awesome. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. So I was thinking you were going to roll right into Unparalleled Universe's stream. Well, he's at 7. His comes on at 7 Pacific, like way west, which is 9 o'clock my time. So technically, what time is it? 6? It's 6 o'clock here. He doesn't go live for 3 more hours. I also shared that on my Instagram, which more people follow him anyway, so I'm pretty sure they knew when he was going on. But whoops. What I was thinking of is maybe ending this one and then starting a new stream for repairs and modding. We can chit chat there, and I can go back to the 2-camera setup. I don't know if that sounds good to you guys, if that sounds cool, because otherwise, this is it. Just sitting here looking at my head. I don't know what else to do. I've kind of gone over, and I can see the chat better. I think it'd be cool. I'm looking up at what's up, Billy Moon? Glad you're here. Jay's Figs is here. I love you guys. Same here, but I'm trying to find a good Beskar Armor Mandalorian. I could just pick up the Black Series, but I want to change it up. Elm Street, man, grab the freaking figure arts. That thing is dope. But yeah, so I am going to end this stream. Hope you guys enjoyed the room tour. And then I'm going to fire up another one. That's the 2-camera setup. So we can get some mods going. We can get some repairs going. We can get some chat going. And then we'll get you guys all warmed up for Unparalleled Universe. I know he's going to have a great stream tonight. So I hope that sounds good to you guys. I'm sure some of you will be there. I need to figure out how to stop this because I don't ever do it on here. Maybe if I hit the X button. All right. As always, take care. Keep repairing. Probably going to just sit here and stare at the camera awkwardly. Yes. As always, take care and keep repairing. Hit the damn thing.